Thanks for staying with us at STL Live. I'm Sarah Bernard, and my guest is Marc Gordon of the Chamber of Music Society of St. Louis. We've been talking about the culmination of the first 10 years coming up with a big gala celebration in a couple of weeks. So we took a break, but prior to that, we were talking about Leonard Slatkin will be honored at the gala.
He will also kind of pay tribute to his family. As I mentioned, that his family goes back to his grandfather here in St. Louis. To cap that off, we found out a few months ago that Leonard and his wife Cindy have purchased a home here in St. Louis. So he'll be moving back here actually probably in a month or so. So that kind of makes a wonderful symmetry to the Slatkin legacy here. This will be his home base. So we will be honoring him, and the program is entitled Notes from Hollywood, the sequel. It's the sequel because we did a program in 2013, and it was the theme of chamber music written by Hollywood film composers. So if anybody's watched Turner Classic Movies, you've heard these composers in those films, great films from the 40s, 50s, 60s even. Leonard's part will be to talk about the composers because many of them were guests in the Slatkin home. His parents were two members and founding members of the Hollywood String Quartet, a venerable string quartet in the 50s. We will play two pieces that are not Hollywood composers. One is by Beethoven, and we're doing that, two short movements from a Beethoven string quartet, because his parents won a Grammy Award in 1958, which was the very first Grammy Awards for this recording of this quartet.
So lots of family lore and history will be on that stage that night.
We also have a special guest. Ozzie Smith is going to help us honor Leonard. Ozzie participated in some things probably in the late 80s, early 90s when we were doing some things. Ozzie is a great representative of our community, also a huge St. Louis icon. And to have two icons like that in the same room at the same time will be remarkable. Ozzie will be participating. I'm trying to figure out how to do this without giving it away. I mentioned before that we have fun. We have a piece that we're going to play that involves a typewriter, and Ozzie will be a participant. And Leonard told me yesterday that he has great plans for Ozzie's role in that.
And does Ozzie know about this?
I'm not sure. He'll find out.
We won't let him find out from us.
The other thing that we're going to do is, because Leonard has always been committed to education and music education, he founded the St. Louis Symphony Youth Orchestra. We're going to have students from our Young Artist Chamber program perform, and Leonard's going to conduct them a Gershwin piece. Now, Gershwin didn't write movie music, but one of his songs was in a movie that did win an award, so it ties in with the theme.
Very good. So it's going to be a really fun night. It's open to the public, is that right?
Concert is open to the public. There are VIP ticket packages available that include valet parking, pre-concert reception, the preferred seating in the concert hall, and then after the concert, a post-concert dinner. And you can also purchase concert only. And the concert is at 7. It runs probably an hour and 15 minutes, depending on how much shtick Leonard and Ozzie decide to do.
Right, so add another 15 minutes.
Yeah, right.
Good, good. So, all right, so that's going to be a big celebration for you after 10 years of hard work and bringing chamber music to St. Louis in this really awesome way. What's ahead? After the gala, you'll take a little mini vacation, maybe a day, and then start planning the next 10 years?
We have already announced next year. We have grown basically about 25% in all categories with each year, which is pretty remarkable. We expected it to flatline, but so far it hasn't.
And you mean grown in terms of audience size, performance schedule?
Yes.
Okay.
And also budget. We have tremendous support. We have very loyal people. The challenge here is to bring music to areas of St. Louis and to audiences in St. Louis that may not have access. So that's what we have to work on. And we also look to bring a more youthful audience. And that's a difficult thing because young people have a lot more options.
That's right. Music. Oh, more and more, and it's a challenge for every arts organization to bring the young people become involved. So that is a great effort and lots of exciting plans for you and exciting celebration. So visit chambermusicstl.org for more information on the Chamber Music Society of St. Louis and the 10th anniversary gala. There's more STL Live after this. Stay with us.